Okay, so is this the end of Indian? Let's talk about it. Okay, so yesterday, later in the day, on October 13th, Polaris made an announcement, and it's shaking up the domestic American motorcycle world right now. So what's going on? Well, there is an investment group that has come along and made an offer, and it was accepted by Indian to purchase Indian from Polaris. Now, let me read you some of the excerpts that's being put out there in the media landscape, and then we'll go into some analysis of what's going on. So, October 13th, 2025, Polaris today announced its decision to separate Indian Motorcycle from its portfolio and into a standalone business. The company entered into a definitive agreement to sell the majority stake in Indian Motorcycle to Carolwood LP, an independent private equity firm founded in 2014 and headquartered in Los Angeles, California. Indian Motorcycle contributed approximately $478 million, or 7% of Polaris's revenues. Contributed. So they accounted for 7% of Polaris's revenues for the last 12-month period ending June 30th, 2025. So, more important notes. Carolwood has selected Mike Kennedy to serve as CEO of the new independent Indian motorcycle organization once this deal closes, which is expected to be in the first quarter of 2026. More than a 30-year motorcycle industry veteran, Kennedy has a proven track record as a leader in and around the motorcycle industry. He previously served as CEO of Rumble On, the nation's largest power sports dealership group, CEO and president of Vance&Hines, and more than 26 years at Harley Davidson in various roles in leadership. So, that's the skinny. Now, what does this mean? There's two sides to this coin. Excuse me. Let me get my fellow analyst. This is Duncan, and Duncan is a very experienced figure in the motorcycle industry, and he can weigh in on this conversation whenever he would like. So, let's see here. My thoughts. First, this could be a good thing because Indian being independent and being more structured like Harley in its revenue, and by that I mean it is got one source of revenue, motorcycles. That could be a very good thing for the brand. Polaris has Seacraft, ATVs, just you name it, snowmobiles. They got a ton of different revenue streams. So Indian does not have to perform like motorcycles have to perform for Harley Davidson. It's their entire bucket. Being independent and being solely based on just that one revenue stream could increase the quality, could increase the expansion of dealerships for Indian, could increase customer service, and it may help to drive the price down because now they have to be more competitive. And with this last year's release of the new Harley touring bikes in particular, they are coming in so far under the comparable Indian price point. And you can argue about the value of the extra things you can get with Indian or the value of the extra things you can get with Harley. Bottom line, they're cheaper now than Indian, sometimes considerably cheaper. And now with Indian having to be more competitive because they're standalone, that might bring the prices down, which is all wins for the consumer. Now, the flip side, Indian basically is changing hands again. How long is it going to be with the new ownership? How soon before it changes hands again or dies away? Could this be a sign of the end for Indian? Polaris had a huge bank account that, although they're an investor, they're not going to give Indian all the money that they may need at various points in this transition. Is that what you think? You sure? Okay. I don't know. Will quality go up or will it go down again? Because they may have to cut some corners here to be profitable as an independent standalone business. You know, I like the CEO choice. That's a good sign. There's just no telling. There's a lot of uncertainty. What will that uncertainty do to the used bike market in regard to Indian? Will that uncertainty play negative with the rest of 2025 and the upcoming 2026 new bike sales? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, we got spit up. Sorry, brief timeout for cleanup. Clearly, Duncan is very opinionated about what's going on over there at Indian Motorcycle. You feel better, boy? Good job. So I'm going to be right here with you to figure out what's going on and to let you know any good, more up-to-date news as it comes out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.